We have landed. It is Friday, and I'm coming out hot because it's Casual Friday at PVRN, Puerto Vallarta Real News. So happy to have you here this morning. Let's hit the basics as we say good morning to everybody who jumps on bright and early. I appreciate it. Good to see you, Renee. Good to see you, Sly. GW Green PV. Oh, wow. All right. I don't know who you are because of the cover up. I did put these things, but so happy you had a chance to get here live as well. A lot of people, miss out on the show live, and it's pretty fun. I see Den and Kathy out there. I see you, Matt. Good morning. And if this is your first time here and you haven't been here live, well, this is what it's like, especially on a Casual Friday. It's really kind of laid back. I probably need to slow down just a little bit. I get excited on Casual Friday. Let's get into who we are, what's going on, especially if you're new here. So it is Puerto Vallarta Real News. It is 10:01 a.m. because I started chatting before I started going. And it is June the 5th. Good morning back at you in Minneapolis. How are you? Good to see you. Good morning, John. Today is the day of the croc cam. Super, super happy because y'all know if you stay tuned, you get the world famous croc cam by John. Good morning. So we do lots of good mornings on Fridays. It's not a lot of heavy news. It's a little more relaxing, a few more cheers, a few more coffee cams. Red Sector 1 synth pop band. I'm good to see that you're on the way. Good morning, Lilia. How are you? So nice to see you this morning. This is the best part of the Friday show and pretty much every show. Hey, Melissa. Good morning. Great to see you here this morning. Love to see it. Matter of fact, Melissa, for joining, we'll throw you a, let's see. I don't know. What are we going to give you? You want a kiss? You want a wow? What? I don't know. We'll say nice. Nice that you're here. It is nice. Or I just get to play with my graphics a little bit, which is kind of fun too. So, Puerto Vallarta Real News is here. We're here always, sharing what's really going on out there and kind of relaying the news that's out there right now and putting it into context for everybody. Not so much news today because it's a day of good mornings. Hi, Chandra. Nice to see you. Man, I love to see our returning viewers just coming on in. All right. Let's hop into it real quick, and we'll continue to say our good mornings as we get going, but I love it. Let's give you a live look at Puerto Vallarta right now. Boom. Bit overcast again today, not quite as much as in the previous days. We've had a bit of rain finally in Puerto Vallarta. We're happy about that, but we were in that weird purgatory where it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter and more humid, but no rain. But now we're getting some rains. To the positive of most of the community, maybe if you're in Versailles, you're not so positive about it because there's a lot of sewage already running through your neighborhood. Sorry to hear, and I digress. And we always hope for the best. We love that neighborhood for food and entertainment. I just know they're suffering a little bit from infrastructure growth. And so big shout out to you if you're a Versailles person. Say hey. Also, because it is Casual Friday, it's definitely a day for you to chime in. If you got something you want to chat about, toss it up into the chat on the screen. We all can see it. We can chat about it. I don't have all the answers, but between us and you, or me and you, maybe I do. I don't know. So last night, believe it or not, we finally got out for restaurant week. I didn't know if it was ever going to happen. And honestly, big thanks to our friends for kind of, I'll put it in quotes, drag us out because, my wife, Laura, she's not on today, but she's been full on studying for a very big exam she needs to take for a certification. It's her PMP. She's already a senior project manager, but she wants to get the official certification. So she is head down in study mode. Matter of fact, I barely get to talk to her these days, but it's all study, study, study. And as you once saw in The Shining, all work and no play makes Laura a dull girl. We need to make sure she doesn't go crazy and chop me up in the hallway, but I digress. And thank you. Hey, Matt, thanks for the good luck, Laura. She is getting really close to it. I give her a big hand. She's doing an amazing job. And out there, wow, the crowd's really pumped up about Laura's exam. So appreciate that. And definitely good luck, Laura. I know you're not on today, but she's getting close. She's still probably about another week or two and we'll be out. Man, do I digress? So yeah, thanks so much to our friends for dragging us out last night. We had a lovely dinner on a rooftop with lots of mariachis last night for restaurant week. But a couple learnings as well. So neither Laura or I were extremely hungry, so we didn't order off of the restaurant week menu. So sometimes in some restaurants, if you look at the menu, you know what, it's about the same price anyways, do what you want. But come to find out, our two friends, they ordered the restaurant week menu, 3 courses, all the food that they wanted because they were maybe a little bit hungrier. We went off the menu and our bill and their bill was exactly the same. So pay attention to the prices out there. Sometimes it's better just to go with the restaurant week menu. And if you're not hungry enough, well, you take a little food home. Also, and I'm not condemning it because the restaurant did the exact right thing, sometimes it's a good practice. Here's a bit of advice from PVRN. When you order something, say like a drink. So Laura ordered a couple drinks and so did our friends. And they said, oh, we just want a margarita. The waiter said, no problem. I think he said classic margarita, went back to the kid, brought it out, whatever. So the bill comes and it's a bit higher than we expected because those margaritas had some expensive tequila in them. And so we were like, oh, hey, this is about 100 something pesos per drink, a little bit more than we expected. He said, oh, yeah, I said classic margarita. You guys said yes. Okay, whatever. The positive part of this is, and the learning from this, the positive part is the restaurant immediately corrected it. Say, hey, my bad. You know, should have gotten it, should have clarified with you a little bit more. And the lesson learned here, so pay attention, is once again, when you're confirming a drink or ordering something, point to it. Even if you're fluent in Spanish, sometimes things get lost. That's what I'm going to chalk this one up to. But again, the restaurant immediately, the waiter immediately took the check, said, no problem, I'll correct that, corrected all the drinks, all good. So nicely done, restaurant, good job. And once again, sometimes these PV restaurant week menus are the way to go for sure. I stop bashing my mic. So again, thank you so much to our friends for dragging us out last night. We loved it. It was a beautiful evening. Thanks so much. And of course, coming up today on, because it is Casual Friday, is the aforementioned, that's a word, GRE time. Cam. So John's on and he sent us a nice photo as well. All right. So, even though it's Casual Friday, if you guys don't have anything you want to chat about in the comments, then, I will jump into the news for sure and just a story or two. But before that, here's something. This is the reason why I'm putting the YouTube thing up right now. I always talk about if you're not getting notifications for this show or if sometimes they're not popping up. Well, so during the meal last night, our friend said, oh, hey, we would like to follow your show and join live more often. How can we make sure we always see it on YouTube? And because I'm the content creator, I never really see what it's like on your side when you subscribe and why some people get notifications and why some people, I know Chris Anderson has a problem with that sometimes, don't get a notification. So I went in on their phones, went to the PVRN channel, and then, don't miss me, Med Pros. I see you. Good morning. And then went on their phones and got to subscribe to the channel as if I was a viewer. Now, this was interesting because you hit the subscribe button, like I'm sure all of you have. And then when you have to then physically go back and hit notifications, and the notifications default, I don't know why YouTube is doing this, not to all, it's just a very customized list. And in that list, you don't automatically get all the notifications for the show. So you've got to go back to your notifications on the channel and hit all notifications. There you go. I've never known that. I've never known the exact process. I've just talked about it. So thanks for that. And with that, let's have a coffee cam because I learned something. I ain't just a dumb old Texan all the time. So let's do it. You ready? It is Casual Friday. So here it comes. Our famous, beloved coffee cam jingle.
Coffee time on PVRN. Hey, clink those cups. Let's wake again. Sip the truth with a little grin. Coffee time. Let the news roll in. Steam's up, sun's out.
That was a fun one. I like the unison coffee cam clicks, and cheers to you, John, as well. That's right. I know the Texas accent come out of it pop when I drink a little bit, and I don't drink very often. The Texas accent definitely kicks it. As a matter of fact, it's Casual Friday. I can talk about whatever the F I want to. It's kind of fun. I've got a topic. How about your Facebook feed? How much is Google and Facebook spying on us? I mean, my feed literally changes when I talk about something. I don't even necessarily have to type it anywhere. I mean, we've got Google Nests in our house and those kind of things. And like anything I think about, like Laura, not me, is looking for a new pair of glasses when we go to the US the first week of July. And now I've got eyeglasses all in my feed. All the time it's listening. 100%. Yes, Lilia's nailing it. 100%. Boom. How did I happen to have that graphic ready? Maybe I'm listening to you. I knew that was coming. Oh my gosh. So today I'm getting glasses. Speaking of text and accent, now I'm getting overalls. Overalls like I used to wear back in the 90s in college, with the one thing undone. Y'all used to wear overalls. I was a wrestler, so I wanted to show off that wrestling physique. And, I had my overalls on. And now I'm getting overalls in my feed. But the funny thing about it, I've never mentioned it out loud till right now. Not really. I've never really typed it. So now it's Facebook and Google just reading my mind, I guess. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but man, I got overalls on my Facebook feed. And I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of tempted to buy them. You'll get glasses and overalls. I saw these overalls and I'm kind of like, I can bring that back. It's just too damn hot here, but I can bring that back. So I don't know what you guys think. Yes, overalls, no overalls. I'm kind of feeling like I need them. And man, the more I talk about them, the more I sound like I'm from Texas. It's pretty funny. Woo-wee, I'm glad it's Casual Friday. I'm definitely off the rails today. All right, did y'all see the news? Segue time. How about the sinkhole in Puerto Vallarta? How's about it? Yeah, overalls. Yeah, we'll go with that. So, sinkhole and PV. We'll hit a little bit of news today. So, Puerto Vallarta Sanitation and Water Agency, SAPAL, as you know them, is, as you know, probably if you're on social media, working to repair a major sinkhole caused by a collapse in the central north sewage collector infrastructure. It just sounds nasty. Thank goodness to these people for working on that. Thank you so much. The incident obviously has disrupted traffic at the intersection at Avenida Presidiano Sanchez and Avenida Medico, and SAPAL Director Carlos Ruiz announced that the intensive repair efforts are underway with machinery and are estimating that the infrastructure will be fixed and the hole is going to be fixed within a 72-hour window. And I'm assuming that's from yesterday. Now, in the meantime, local drivers are facing a bit of traffic adjustments and they're urged to take precautions around there. The lanes headed from the 500 entrance to the La Mores intersection have been entirely closed to traffic, according to this report. And additionally, the north and south lanes on Avenida Mexico are shut down in that area, forcing authorities to divert to opposing lanes. And overall, motorists are highly advised to probably avoid the area. I've seen photos and pictures the cars falling into that sinkhole. I don't know how many are real, how many are AI these days. So there you go. Golfing and car parts. Yeah, I've been in a massive struggle for a car part. I see your comment, Renee. Let me see, y'all can see that. Oh gosh, I don't even want to talk about that. That's not a good subject for Casual Friday. I posted recently online the problems I'm having. I've had a car part held in purgatory for months here. They just won't deliver it. Oh, it's not about me. All right, here's a fun one. So this one has popped up on social media here quite a bit and I found this one interesting enough that I jumped in and I had to look up the company and go to their website and figure out what is this all about. So maybe you all have seen this. Let me put this on the big screen for you. This is 6 New Friends. Have you guys seen this on Facebook today? Have you seen it anywhere posted or advertised anywhere? Because it's all over my feed. So maybe it's the world telling me I need 6 new friends. I have plenty of friends. Like, back off, world. 6 New Friends. This is right from their website. Let me tell you about these guys. Let me get you back down to a normal screen first. And I'll get to so you guys can comment. This is an interesting one. Let me tell you all about it, Lilia. This one's for you. So it's a new social media initiative, and it's called 6 New Friends, and it's officially launched a free pilot program right here in Puerto Vallarta. Now, it's designed as an alternative to large mixers or crowded online groups. And what this service is aiming to do is help both locals and foreign residents and anybody just build genuine face-to-face. Sounds like a cult. I see you, Chris Anderson. That's pretty funny. Okay. You threw me off my story, Chris. Dang it. Hang on. Where was I? The service aims to help both locals and residents and everybody else to have face-to-face friendships. To participate, users complete a private personality and lifestyle questionnaire, possible called, on the project's website, detailing their interests, social styles, and availability. Okay, I see you, Jordan. The cultists are out. I hear you guys. The organizers then, this isn't helping the situation at all. I'm having a hard time reading this. The organizers then use these details to privately curate a small, compatible dinner table of 6 individual people. And they're collecting quite a bit of your data to do that. I can see why it might be a free pilot. Okay. Again, I don't want to disparage this. I haven't tried it personally. I'm hoping somebody on here does, and you can report back, Chris Anderson. The pilot program is completely free to join, as I mentioned, and the project builds its initial local network and then refines its matching process, though participants will cover their own restaurant bills directly. Okay, so the project and the initiative is free, but you got to pay your bill. Now, to protect privacy and keep the focus entirely social, guests are matched individually. We're going to chat about this one, meaning +1s in couples that match are not permitted. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'll give that one a what? The organizers have emphasized that this initiative is exclusively for building platonic friendships operating under community guidelines that strictly prohibit dating services, professional networking, or aggressive business solicitation. Now, how are they going to oh my God, Chris, I see your comment. I think we should send both CJ Tolvo right there and Chris Anderson, not together because you can't have a +1, you two, and you can't be a couple. We send both of them to do this. I think they should totally do it. I wish we could get some sponsors to send them. We don't need sponsors. You're just paying for your meal, you big cheapos. Cult for free. I didn't say cult out loud. Oh my gosh. Oh, can I bring a dog? That is a really good question. Go check out the website. This is a really easy one. As soon as you type 6 new friends into Google, you're going to be on the list and they're going to hear you and it's going to come up in your thing all the time. And 2, you're going to see all the rules and all the regulations. So I love that we're having a chat about this. This is super interesting. I never thought the cult angle. That's you guys. I definitely don't see how they're going to how they're going to enforce the fact that you can't like promote your business or you can't date and it's strictly platonic, because once you get there and you've got your 5 other new friends with you, what stops you from saying, hey, you want to go out, you want to have a date, let me now I've captured 5 of you. Timeshares, oh my God, what? Timeshares can totally use this. Timeshares can totally say, okay, I'm going to jump on there as an individual. Now I got 5 of you. Everybody pay for your meals there, or everybody order your meals, and bam, you are locked into 5 other friends that are now hearing your timeshare pitch. Oh my God, I can promote PVRN with this, and you have to listen to me nonstop telling you about PVRN. Not as if you don't get enough of that already. I mean, honestly, we should just cheers to that. That sounds amazing. Cheers to me capturing you at dinner and just having coffee with you. I know you want that. This is definitely like the comedic Friday. Definitely. It's casual comedic Friday. I hope you guys are laughing a little bit to yourself along with me. So, wow, 6 new friends. I say we get somebody out there. Go check this out. Don't bring a date. Don't bring your business with you. Just get out there and get some forced friends or maybe some real ones. I don't know. All right. We'll come back and chat a little bit more about that, but I definitely want to share what time is it? It's Croc Camp time. Thank you, John, for today's Croc. Now, John self-admitted he didn't see any amazing Crocs today. So there's the big shot of it. So this one's actually a shot he took, I think, back in August. And this one's going to appeal to not only the Croc lovers, but the birders on the show. So if you're a birder and you love Crocs, that's an amazing shot. So nicely done on that one, John. And you know what? He sent me a couple other ones that I didn't use just because, hey, Crocs are Crocs, man. Maybe they don't want to get rained on either, and they're just not out and about quite so much today. So Crocs, you keep doing what you're doing. You hide if you want from John, but he's out there trying to get you. So thank you so much for that. All right. We're already at minute 20. That's amazing. I was really afraid the show was going to go pretty short. But I think we had some fun today together. I hope you have an amazing weekend. look into the Six Friends, watch out for the sinkhole, point to the drink order or whatever you're ordering, and definitely point to the subscribe button in the bottom corner if you've never been here before. And again, if this is your first show and the first time you've ever been with me, this is Casual Friday. That's why we don't cover as much news. I'll be back with the news tomorrow, Monday through Thursday, and then Casual Friday again next week as we move on through the hot steaminess of Puerto Vallarta. Thanks everybody for joining. Hang on for just a minute. The credits are coming. Hey, you have a great weekend too. Lori, I see you there. And definitely. Oh, I forgot to update my ticker today. Hope y'all didn't even look at that. It's just Casual Friday. All right. Have a great weekend to you guys too. Here's the credits. Definitely support my sponsors and see you Monday.